Welcome to Biz Traveler here on Tianjin TV. I'm Cam McMurchie. Thank you so much for being with us. Now, what do you know about outsourcing? Chances are probably not much. It's a rather new industry here in China. So let me give you a little bit of an introduction. I'm at a bank. Banks offer all kinds of services besides regular banking, things like operator assistance and accounting and office administration services like we see behind us. Now, in many cases, companies like banks and other companies in Western countries and here in China decide they don't want to do those services. They think they can do it cheaper. So they'll hire another company to provide those kind of services. Now that is called outsourcing. And today, we're going to head to two of China's outsourcing capitals to learn a whole lot more about the practice. Outsourcing means subcontracting a particular process or service to a third-party company. It can be anything from product design and manufacturing to customer service call centers and accounting. The decision to outsource is often made in the interest of lowering costs, redirecting or conserving energy, or to make more efficient use of labor, capital, technology, and resources. Outsourcing has become a backbone of India's economy and is growing in China and other developing countries as it causes virtually no pollution and saves land resources. India's outsourcing sector began to soar in the late 1990s. Now, it's the world's biggest market of software and service outsourcing. With North America and Western Europe as its major markets, India's outsourcing industry now covers software development and maintenance, stock research, biotechnologies, legal services, and more. The value of outsourcing on the economy and the small impact on the environment is impressive. 800 to 1,000 software engineers can work in a space of about, say, 10,000 square meters. Now, as a result, annual production value would amount to up to 2.5 billion yuan over the course of a year under those circumstances. And even if the staff worked 24 hours a day, their energy consumption would be just 1/6 of the manufacturing industry. Okay, now here's the thing with outsourcing. You actually need to somehow connect the buyers, which are the companies overseas, with the providers here in China that can provide the services to solve the problems and complete the projects. So how on earth do we get that job accomplished? Well, today we're going to go inside this building here where a website was created several months ago. Even though it's a young website, it's actually the oldest one in this field to date. They've been doing quite well in connecting those two parties together to create successful outsourcing. Now, a main part of Chinasourcing's business is its consultancy, but the centerpiece is actually this, the website, which helps it connect buyers with providers here in China. Now, we want to find out a lot more about how this website works, and we have a bit of help with this here. So let's say I'm an overseas buyer, and I'm looking for a provider in China. How can this website help me find what I'm looking for?
Okay, if you have projects to outsource to China, first you should register on the website, and then you can post your projects on the website.
Okay, okay. So I see you've got an area that says projects.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here are the projects posted by other buyers.
Okay.
And
oh yeah, so
the providers in China want to visit our website, they can see the message of your website. And if they are interested, they can contact with you. They can send you a message on the website.
This one looks interesting here.
Yeah.
Now this is interesting because I always think of outsourcing as something that you do with major projects. And this one says that they're just looking for a list of swim teams in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's just one person wanting a simple list. And I guess it shows you can really outsource anything.
Yeah, it's just a very small project.
So your website helps both large and small.
Yes.
The Chinasourcing website was launched in 2007 and now boasts a daily click rate of 300 visitors. There are about 5,000 outsourcing companies in China, and more than 4,000 have registered with Chinasourcing.
The web portal also has nearly 500 foreign clients as its members. Mr. Qihai Tao, founder of Chinasourcing, is an expert with long experience in the field of outsourcing.
作为一个中介的服务机构呢，对于中国外包网来说呢，正好填补了这样一个行业的空白，所以这样我们就策划最后实施了这样的一个建立的这个网站。应该说呢，我们作为一个虚拟的网上的服务的交易市场，那么最直接的功能当然是买家和卖家直接在这个网上去寻找对方。那么除此之外呢，应该说我们对于海外的这些发包商来说呢，提供全程的这样的离岸外包咨询的这样服务。那么对于国内的服务商呢，这个为了使他们更能满足海外发包商的需求，我们提供全方位的这样的行业服务，包括培训啊、认证、会展、市场服务等等。
Guido Graber, a Swiss expert who's familiar with the industry, resigned his high-paying job and joined the Chinasourcing website. Now, he's the website's vice president.
Which way the company is going in the next 2 or 3 years, and I try to make the brand Chinasourcing and China's outsourcing destination more popular to foreign countries like America, Europe, to give them a new face. I think at the 2 first points, it's that the communication gap. The most outsourcing projects, the weakest point is the communication between America, India, America, Singapore, Malaysia, the language and the culture. So what we can do, we can translate. We have here a lot of Chinese people, me as only foreigner, but we are really trying to keep international standard, to keep the communication between the Chinese company and the international company on the same level. It's like translation work on a business way.
We're now at the Huayuan Software Park, the largest software service center in Tianjin. The third phase of the park, which covers an area of 40 hectares, is now under construction. 380 companies have started operations in the park's first and second phases, which cover an area of some 37 hectares. Enterprises in the park enjoy a full range of technological and business services. The software park is not far from Nankai and Tianjin universities, the 2 most prestigious in the city.
Now, I'm now standing at the Tianjin Huayuan Software Park. It's actually home to 70% of the software companies in Tianjin, and it's also home to a national software export base. It was actually founded back in November of 2003 and is one of 6 main national software export bases in China.
Among the companies which have opened in the park, more than 60 are dedicated to software export and business process outsourcing, with customers in Japan, the US, UK, Hong Kong, Macau, and other regions.
天津发展服务外包的优势呢，实际上，就是这么几个方面。一个是，这个我们有很好的区位优势，有很好的这个产业基础。